Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry I have been gone for a while. I got sick when I come back from my vacation, and as you can still hear it in my voice a little bit, I'm still recovering. So if that happens to you guys a lot, comment down below what you do to help keep yourself from getting sick when you travel. I would love to have any help or feedback that you guys have used or things that work for you. But this video, it has taken me longer to do than I originally expected because I really wanted to have some definitive thoughts or what I really think about the situation. And this is the Urban Decay battle of All-Nighter and OG, and then the new All-Nighter. As some of you guys may have realized, they are different. The original All-Nighter was made by Skindinavia, which is this brand. I have their primer spray, which I use and love. And they used to make the quick fix spray for Urban Decay, if you guys remember that. Wonderful, wonderful product. And they've been making setting sprays for Urban Decay pretty much forever. And that is where the original iconic All-Nighter came from, is actually from this company. They make it for Urban Decay. Recently, Urban Decay has decided that they are no longer going to be having Skindinavia make their makeup setting spray. And for me, at first, I was really upset. But I have to try to remember that business is business, and clearly Urban Decay wants to stay in business, and so they want to make their own setting sprays. When it was a smaller indie company, maybe going with Skindinavia when they didn't make setting sprays themselves made more sense to go with somebody who's leading the industry. Skindinavia is known by all makeup artists and most professionals. We all use this product. We love this product. I've gone through so many of their setting sprays from them directly, and obviously from the ones that they make for Urban Decay. So Urban Decay has come out with their own setting spray. It is still called the All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. It has a natural finish is what they're claiming. And as far as from the box and what it tells us, it just says it's performance that stands the test of time, all day wear performance. It says chill out with this temperature cooling technology. It is no makeup meltdowns, waterproof, transfer-proof, sweat-proof, and resistant, which we know is the same exact as what it says on the original box as well. It says keep skin cool and fresh. It says no makeup crackdown or flaking. Long wear, long lasting setting spray. So those all look pretty much the same. As far as the ingredients, I'm sure they differ slightly. I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty on that because, to be honest, I think most of us aren't chemists and we don't really care about that. Plus it's also super hard to read on my tiny little box here. But I'm assuming there are a few little ingredient changes as, you know, Skindinavia wants to keep their formula, and then Urban Decay had to make a new formula. So the old bottles used to look like this. I'm just doing the minis, just because that's how I wanted to test the new product, just in case I didn't like it. And then the new one here where it says natural finish makeup setting spray, all day waterproof, All-Nighter. Okay, they look very similar. Not tons of package changes there, but there are some, just a little bit there for you. Directions are the same. Shake up, hold 6 to 8 inches away from the face. Okay, so I'm going to spray one on one side and one on the other. Okay. I have tested this out multiple times, but we're gonna spray it on camera for you guys. I'm gonna do this side of my face with the OG All-Nighter and this side with the new All-Nighter. Okay, so this one's made with Skindinavia, and then the other one is the new Urban, their own creation. So here I go. Okay, classic OG, amazing setting spray, beautiful mister, nice little chill. Similar mister, still has a chill. I don't feel like it's super different. I do feel like the original has a little more chill, if I'm being honest. But it's very, very similar. As you can see on the face, they look almost identical. They perform almost identical. They spray pretty much identical. I don't think the component has changed that much. I just think they changed the packaging color. I have tested these both out at Disneyland because I figured that would be a great place to test them. And my makeup stayed on all day with both of them. No real difference there. I didn't get any breakup or any extra shine or any breakdown of my makeup. I think they're both really great setting sprays. I really wanted to be hardcore one way or the other. I will continue to support Skindinavia. They're available on Amazon now, which I think is great. I personally buy mine from Nigel's or Namie's beauty supply because I am a licensed professional, but I will continue to still buy their products from Skindinavia because I love it. That's not going to change for me personally, and I encourage you to do the same. If you love that original formula, or you feel like the new formula isn't cutting up to what you want it to be, or you just want to support the smaller brand and the smaller company, then please do so. This is Skindinavia, and they're a beautiful company, and they make wonderful products that everyone in the industry actually trusts. Now, for Urban Decay, we're not going to knock Urban Decay. This product's good, you guys. It works really well. It's very comparable to their original product. I'm sure there's some slight ingredient changes that I'm not super concerned about. But as far as being a good setting spray, it's a good setting spray. I think you guys should definitely try this one out too for yourself and see how it works for you. Everyone's skin's a little different and behaves differently, but I have to say I also like the new all-nighter. I like the OG all-nighter. So you're still able to get the original OG all-nighter setting spray from Skindinavia. Like I mentioned, they are on Amazon, they're on their own website, and then they're also at beauty supply stores as well. So it is possible to have both of them in your life, in your collection, and to coexist. And I think they're both great products. Only time will tell which one I reach for and want to buy more often. As far as price point goes, they're similar in prices. I think one's like $35 to like $28. And then I know Skindinavia makes an even bigger one, like an 8 fluid ounce. So that's a little more expensive, but I think it's worth it. I've been buying their primer makeup setting spray for years. Pretty much as soon as Urban Decay dropped their quick fix product, I immediately had to start buying this from the beauty supply stores from Skindinavia because I love it so much. This is a primer setting spray. This is really an extra step in my routine that I like to do and that I highly recommend. And this is one of the only companies that really makes a primer spray that I've ever seen, and it works. I don't like a regular primer. I don't like silicone primers. I don't like sticky or tacky on my face. I just don't. This works great. It just kind of gets everything to stay on my face and look really beautiful. So I do recommend this product if you're looking to try something else from Skindinavia, which maybe you haven't, or you didn't try the Urban Decay version that they made. Try this product. It's really great. I think, I don't know, I've been through so many bottles of this, it's hard to say how many, at least 10. But I highly recommend this product for everybody. This is one of those steps in your makeup routine that once you start doing it, you can't not do it. So that's a great way to support Skindinavia is by trying this. And then, of course, try their makeup setting sprays. I've tried them all. They have their original, they have their bridal, they have their oil control. Very similar to what they were making for Urban Decay. It's the same exact product. It's just with their logo and their packaging. As far as Urban Decay goes, I'm not mad at it, guys. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that you chose to do what was best for you as a company instead of helping out a smaller brand and continuing to keep that relationship. But I get it. Business is business, and you guys have to do what you have to do. I just really wanted you guys to know that there was a change between the OG and the new product, and that you are allowed to support and show love for whichever brand you want to. If you want to do Skindinavia, or if you want to support Urban Decay, please do that. You know, Urban Decay is one of those companies that are owned by L'Oreal, in case you didn't know, and so they've got all of these wonderful brands under their umbrella, so they're able to make a really wonderful product. So I can't knock this. I wish I could, you guys. I just can't. It's a very decent product, and I would purchase it again. And I love the OG formulation by Skindinavia. I would definitely repurchase this again, as I have. I've gone through like 30 or 40 bottles of this. I don't know, so many I've lost count. I will continue to support with Skindinavia, as I always have and will continue to do. Like I've been buying their primer product for years and years, and I'm not going to stop doing that anytime soon. I just wanted you to be aware of the fact that there was a change, and the product quality is great from both companies, and support who you want. But I wanted you to be aware that there was a change, and that only you can decide which company you want to support and what setting spray you want. They're both great setting sprays. I encourage you to try them both out for yourself and have you make that decision. For me, they're both good. I like good. They're interchangeable. Wonderful products. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I post a new video every Tuesday. In that description box will always be my Instagram for daily posts, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.